Heyo! So here we are. This is episode 11 of Karjaka and Coffee. I'm Alex Karjaka with Justin Brown over on the audio booth. Welcome. I'm wearing my professor tweed and thought I'd get my professor mug out. Little Lavazza happening right now. Still a little jittery. I think I'm just nervous because I'm so excited to tell you about everything that's going on in Karjaka. And so I get a lot of calls about like, I need a Karjaka headshot. And I hate that word headshot. And I know hate's a very strong word, but like, I feel that it's important to talk about it because I think, here's the deal. When you go over to the Met Museum of Art, or any museum, and you go and you see all those Renaissance paintings, right? And you're looking around and you're enjoying the style, the lighting of a Rembrandt or a Vermeer. You don't go, look at these great headshots. These are amazing headshots. No, you go, look at these gorgeous portraits. The lighting is stunning. The pose, everything that it took to make that wonderful work of art. But you'd never walk in and be like, hey, look at those wonderful headshots that are just strewn about from Renaissance to contemporary. And so when I think of headshots, I always think of actor headshots. Now, here's the deal. Actor headshots are very specific. They're like, it's not creative lighting. It's very low on contrast. It's usually some sort of softbox or multiple softboxes that are illuminating the face. And it's just basically enough for a casting director or any kind of performance medium to say, okay, this is what this person's face looks like, fully illuminated. It's kind of stereo. It's not very exciting. If it's in the studio, it's got a white background or maybe a gray. If you're kitsch photographer doing headshots, like maybe it's like a fun color in the background, but again, can't be too fun because it's going to distract from the person's face. And if you're starting off and you can't afford a studio, which is totally fine, like a lot of headshot photographers, they'll find every brick wall or piece of graffiti in New York to put their subject in front of. And it's all kind of boring, bland, and the same. It all kind of fits the same function. Whereas a portrait captures the life essence of who you are. It captures everything. It captures all the wornness of life. It's different creative lighting. It's different kind of mood, expression, hair, all this. It might be black and white. Actor portraits today, they're usually all in color. Like on the 4 occasions I've ever been called to do headshots, I've gotten in trouble because they're like, oh, we want this in color. And then can you make the lighting so everything is perfectly done? It's beauty light of some sort. Where a portrait gets to dig deep. It gets into the soul of the person, you essentially. I'm taking a look at my notes. So yes, I don't like a Karjaka portrait or working with any portrait artist it's not going to be cookie cutter. There's going to be a style to how that photographer works with. And when it comes to a headshot, it's just like right here, we're going very Madonna with this, but there's no body, there's no movement, there's nothing. It's just what's going on with the face. And there's nothing wrong with that per se. I've done my Karjaka versions of headshots, but again, it's creative lighting, mood, excitement, and it's not what you'd call a traditional headshot. So basically, when you're calling me up, I get this call a lot, like I'm looking for a headshot, and I always have to kind of on the phone like say, are you looking for a headshot or are you looking for a Karjaka portrait? Because at the end of the day, these are wildly different, and along with those pricing points as well, because most people like. If you'll notice, like a lot of the headshot photographers, and there's nothing wrong with this, they're on Broadway or they're like, I have a really nice camera, and I thought I'd come and take a photograph. I started like photographing my friends for Broadway or whatever. Whereas working with a professional portrait photographer, we take our time. We've been doing this 10, 20, 30 years, and we're more interested in you than making sure that everything is lit perfectly so that we can just capture your face so that when casting directors for movies or TV or whatever can see everything perfectly on you, as opposed to us where it's just like, let's create a little mystery, some magic. Anyway, Karjaka does portraits. We can do headshots, but you don't want me for a headshot. You want me for a portrait. You want the magic of my team to say, hey, we're going to have you in the Met Museum. You are a work of art. Anyway, that's it for KARJAKA's version of Portraits versus Headshots. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things. We also have an email blast. If you go to karjaka.com, you can sign up for our email blast as well, or just send us a DM on all things KARJAKA and enjoy your knowledge now of knowing that you are a work of art as a portrait, not a headshot. Cheers.